Hi, my name is Jacqueline Hong, and today I will be talking about personality. Personality is a unique way in which an individual thinks, acts, feels throughout life.
Because of the long debate on what personality is, there are four main theories: psychodynamic, behavioristic, humanistic, and trait.
To understand Freud and his psychodynamic perspective, you must understand the time in which he lived. In Victorian Vienna, sex was not a topic you discussed openly and was supposed to be only between a man and his wife.
How was your weekend? It was good. How was yours?
Mine was great. What did you guys do?
It was awesome.
Mine was pretty good too. It was fun.
Oh, hey, please.
Hi. What's up, girl? How you feeling?
We're talking about our weekend. What you guys do this weekend?
Oh my goodness, I saw my boyfriend and we had makeup sex, and you know what that's like. You know, we did we had sexual intercourse. He stuck his BB in my BB and we got it in.
No, you're not supposed to even talk about sex.
You're not supposed to think about it.
Oh my goodness!
You're not supposed to have sex, Lisa.
Or
You're
even
not
think
supposed to
about
have
it.
sex.
Why?
Nothing unless it's for reproduction with your husband, and you're not supposed to like it.
Well then.
Men were understood to be unable to control their animal desires at times, and a good Victorian husband would father several children with his wife and then turn to a mistress for sexual comfort, leaving his virtuous wife untouched.
You know what? Last night was pretty good.
Wait, are you saying that you enjoyed sex last night?
No. That's not what I said. I never enjoy sex with you.
Freud theorized that there is a part of the mind that remains hidden at all times, surfacing only in symbolic form in dreams and in some of the behavior people engage in without knowing why they have done so. This is known as the unconscious.
Oh my fucking god.
Hey, Lisa, what's up?
Hey Jackie, oh my god, I just had a nightmare.
What did you dream about?
I dreamt about dragons. Glittery, shiny, beautiful lipstick dragons.
Lipstick dragon.
Yeah, I don't know. It's bright.
Wait, hold on. I recently just got a dream book, and I remember classifying dragons.
Okay, oh my god.
Let me search this up real quick.
Okay, please, thanks.
Lisa,
Yeah.
you're a lesbian.
What?
Your unconscious is telling you that.
Oh my god. No, my conscience.
Yes,
Bad
this
conscience.
book says everything that you just described to me. A dragon represents, the big dragon represents the butchness of it, and the sparkling glittery is you being the feminine side, but
But I like the D-I-C-K. I like the meat. Strictly dick means I like boys. It's just, that's bad unconscious. Why? Does it say why?
no, it doesn't. That's
Freud believed, based on the observation of his patients, that personality itself could be divided into three parts, each existing on one or more level of the conscious awareness. These three parts and how they interact and coexist with each other became the heart of his theory. Here on Freud's concept of personality, we have, in this corner, the superego. The superego is an angel. She only does what she feels is absolutely right.
Thank
it
you.
tries to not upset anyone. In this corner, we
We
have
have
the...
the id. I will say what I want to, when I want to, and what it is. I'm not gonna leave things pretty for you. No.
That would be the id. And in the middle, we have the ego. This is how most of us live our day by day, showing a healthy balance of both. But here, on Personality Rumble, we'll see what happens when these worlds collide. Let's get ready to rumble!
No, girl. We need to go and pick her up. She kissed your boyfriend.
No, we have
She
to
kissed
talk
your
to
boyfriend.
him.
No,
Yes,
we don't
we
need to talk to her. No,
Yeah.
no,
We
no,
have
we
to be
need to
nice.
fight her. We have to
No,
fight her.
no, we can't be
kiss
like
her
her.
boyfriend.
No,
She kissed
stop.
her boyfriend.
No,
Punch her in
no.
the face.
No.
Do it. Go
You
up to her.
have
Just
to be
kiss
nice to
her
her.
boyfriend.
No.
Kiss her boyfriend. Yes.
Do you want to be
kiss
like
her boyfriend?
her?
Just go and
You don't want
kiss
to
her
be like
boyfriend.
Shut up.
Just
No, no.
kiss her boyfriend.
It would seem we have a decision.
It's better. I just go and talk to her.
And this winner of the Personality Rumbles is the superego!
That is so dumb. Just go
Thank
beat her
you.
up. Why are you gonna waste your time talking? That is dumb.
For Freud, the parts of personality develop in stages, and because he was so focused on sex, He believed that the stages were determined by the developing sexuality of the child in the different erogenous zone that was a focus of pleasure and conflict within the child. These stages are oral, anal, phallic, latent stage, and genital.
Stage 1 is oral, ages from birth to 1.5 years old. Focus of pleasure is oral activities such as sucking, feeding, and making noises with your mouth. Focus of conflict, weaning. Difficulties of stage affect later, such as optimism or pessimism, tendency to take charge or to be passive, ability to perform interpersonal attachments, and basic feeling about the world. Tendency to use oral forms of aggression, such as sarcasm.
The second stage is anal. It goes from age 1.5 to 3. The focus pleasure is bowel and bladder control. The focus conflict is toilet training. The difficulties at this stage that are affected later are neatness or messiness, punctual or tardiness, and stubbornness or willing to work well with others.
The third stage is phallic, and the age group ranges from 3 to 6. The focus of pleasure is genitals, and the focus of conflict is sexual awareness. The difficulties that can arise is the development of conscious through the identification of the same-sex parents to overcome the Oedipus complex or electric complex, as well as the struggles with humility and pride.
Next stage is latency stage, which goes from 6 to puberty. And in this stage, the focus of pleasure is social skills, ability to make connections with others. This is a dormant time as far as the psychosexual stages go. The focus of conflict comes with school play and same-sex friends, and if difficulties arise, they can have problems with ability to get along with others.
The last stage is genital. It goes from puberty to death. Its focus of pleasure is sexual behavior, and its focus of conflict is sexual relationship with partner. The after effects are immature love and inability to work.
Freud had many followers, one of which was Carl Jung. Jung believed the unconscious held more than just fears, urges, and memories. He believed there was not only a personal unconscious, but a collective unconscious as well, that contained a type of species memory that contained ancient fears and themes that he referred to as archetypes. Another follower of Freud's was Alfred Adler. Adler, however, disagreed on the importance of sexuality in development and felt it was the seeking of superiority in all humans that was the driving force, not sex. He used that stance to come up with a theory on birth order and its effect on development. The humanistic perspective, as pioneered by Carl Rogers, wanted psychology to focus on things that make people uniquely human, like emotion and the freedom to choose one's destiny. Rogers believed that humans are always trying to become everything their genetic potential will allow them to be, and this is known as the self-actualizing tendency. And an important tool in self-actualization is the development of the self-concept, which is based on how one feels about themselves and how they have been told they are by influential people in their life. Two important components of the self-concept are the real self, which is one's actual perception of characteristics, and the ideal self, which is the perception of what one should be or would like to be. The ideal self primarily comes from those important significant others in a person's life, most often the parents.
My ideal self. My parents want me to go to medical school, be a doctor, be someone in life. But my real self, I don't like school. I just have to drop off, find a job, and I'll be good. Yeah, I'll be good.
The earliest attempts at describing the traits that make up personality ended with around 18,000. This was soon narrowed down to 200 and again to 16. It was decided that 16 was still too many, so researchers got together and came to generally the same 5 conclusions, which include openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism, or OCEAN for short.
Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm on the Personality Trait Bachelor. I display the character trait of openness. I'm open to experiencing new things and plenty of new changes, and I'm just hoping to meet the right personality trait that fits me.
Hi, I'm conscientiousness.
Nice to meet you.
I'm an organized and motivated person, and I love to be on time, and then I take care of people's personal belongings. Like if you give me this flower, I'll take care of this flower really well.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you. It's very nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm extroversion. I'm talkative, I'm optimistic, I'm very sociable, and I'm very affectionate.
Oh, wow. That's great.
So if you pick me, you know I'll take care of you.
Oh, something to think about.
Hi, I'm agreeableness, and I'm super friendly, super easygoing, and I'll do whatever you want me to do. If you choose me, I'll be super excited. If you don't choose me, I'll still be excited either way. But I'll go whatever your choice you decide to choose.
Oh, good. So it's a win-win.
It's a win-win situation.
Something to keep in mind.
Hi, honey.
Hello.
I'm neuroticism.
Well, nice
I
to
am
meet
desperate.
you. Oh,
Very desperate. Please pick me.
that works for me.
With all these different theories of personalities, how does a person find out what personality they have? To help, they have developed different assessments that include interviews, project tests, behavioral assessments, and personal inventories.
3.
So I have a crush on my best friend's brother, but I don't know if I should pursue it.
You don't know if you should pursue it?
No, because I don't know if she might get upset.
So you think that she's gonna be mad?
Yeah, because I think she'll be mad and it'll end our friendship.
So you're worried about it ending your friendship?
Yeah, I'm worried about it ending our friendship. I don't know what to do.
So you don't know what to do.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. You're really not helping me here.
So this isn't helping you?
No, it's not. Hi Chris, today we're going to do 2 sets of tests. The first one is an ink blot. I want you to tell me what first comes to mind when you see the image.
Okay. Well, it's black, and it's kind of like blots. I don't really know what to make of it. It's kind of some white in there somewhere.
Okay.
Not much from it. Not much from it.
So what do you see when you see this? What comes to mind?
Well, when I look at it, it's similar to the first one. Black blots with some white, a little more white this time. Again, I maybe some kind of something or another. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Now we're gonna do a TAT test.
Okay.
TAT test.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me the plot of the image. I want you to tell me what do you think is going on in this picture.
Well, for me that's kind of hard to tell you. There, you got a man standing there. He looks, I don't. Maybe he's got a headache. Maybe he's ashamed. I don't know. There's a woman in bed. I mean, any hundreds of possible things could have happened. Is she alive? Is she asleep? Is he fainting? I can't tell you what happened here. That's a very vague picture.
Okay, very good, Chris. Very good. That was very good. All right. Thank you.
Another test developed by the before-mentioned Carl Jung falls into the personality inventories category, and that is the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, which uses the idea of 4 personality dimensions. This is often used to assess personality to help people know the kinds of careers for which they are suited.